Hey guys, today we're gonna be talking about the new Express event and why you should be getting Arcana or Arcanist, as you would like to call it. So before we start, this pretty much applies to anybody who still didn't use their Power Pass, Express missions. Of course, you could just buy in shop, but we're gonna be talking about Arcana and how you can make quite a lot of nice gold with here, on the beginning, on the first weeks, like pretty much with most of the new classes. So if you haven't used your express missions, hyper express events, you should be using on Arcane if you don't really have any other options and you want to make some extra gold from here. So if you probably noticed, the new express missions are quite easy, to be honest. Like I done this all the item level checkpoints just basically by standing near the honing table, like the blacksmith. I pretty much didn't spend maybe just a little bit of my own resources, but this event is so good. It provides you with pretty much everything you need just to straight away to get to 1370. So now let's talk about how we're gonna be making a money from this character. As you know, all the classes that get released are new. To get the new class engravings and so on. So our goal is to reach 3070 as fast as you can and do Argos, do Hard Oreca, and for the Argos, you want to do all parts, like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So either get your friend to carry you or just pay for the bus, it doesn't really matter. But what's most important are the arcane items with class engravings, especially. They are really expensive right now. Like I didn't get lucky. I still didn't do my Oreja yet, but I done Argos. I didn't get lucky, but I like this is those sales are pretty much trash items. Like in my eyes, they are trash items. I don't think I can show you transactions. No, sale history. Yeah. So these items, as you can see, they just have just one class engraving, like just class engraving. Like any item that you come on by with specialization or swiftness with just one class engraving, they're gonna sell for a nice amount of money. Like I just put them, for whatever the price is, like pretty much. I could probably ask for some higher. Like I saw these earrings on the marketplace, on the auction house. I saw for like 1K. I just put for 500, just a little bit lower. Obviously, I could have waited, but they got bought like pretty much instantly. Like people are building arcanas, and this is your time if you want to make some extra gold. And these are pretty much trash items in my eyes. Like if you want to build like 4 by 3, these items are not viable. You shouldn't be using them because they're like bad. You won't get 4 by 3. So, and just imagine if you did get actually lucky on those runs. Like let's say check, I forgot the name already of the Arcana, Empress Grace. So let's just quickly, oh my bad, let's just quickly have engravings, Empress Grace, let's say. Then another combat stats, specialization or swiftness, doesn't really matter. That's the two mains they use. And then we get engraving, maybe, I know barricade is useful. So let's say if you get item like this, is gonna be legendary. Quality doesn't really matter. Tier 3. So let's have a look. Oh, I didn't choose what I'm looking for. Let's say earrings. Like boom. Look at these prices, guys. Like this is insane. Like you can make so much golds. Of course, you need to get lucky. This is RNG. As you remember, Lost Ark is a casino game. Everything is RNG gear. But even if you don't get like top class items, you're still gonna make quite decent amount of money. And this price is gonna be here for like 1, 2, 3 weeks maybe. I'd say 3 weeks is the maximum. After that, it's gonna start dropping quite a bit. But right now, just look like 10K for like this item that's gonna be like, I don't know, like 2k, 1k in like a month. Like you can make so much gold right now, and just make sure you do Argos Phase 3 because you're gonna get much more items. After you're done with that, you can do Oreka hard as well. You can just get your friend to carry you, or you can just run yourself. Obviously with friend it's gonna be much faster, much cleaner. But if you go over to here, you don't forget that we have this as well. So if you do Oreja, you can just pretty much, you get like on the first layer, you get like 30, 40 for both of them, if I'm not mistaken right now. So you're just gonna want to exchange them for the items over here, because you're not gonna craft, like Oreca set, if you're gonna do, you're just gonna do, Argos one. So it's gonna cost you one and you're gonna get 40. So imagine just you're gonna get few lucky, maybe one lucky, maybe two lucky. Even if they're not like the best, like top notch, you're still gonna be making like 501k per item if it's like has fitness and specialization and a class engraving, like literally just class engraving. And you can make quite a nice money, and this is gonna stay like for 2 weeks, as I said, maybe 3. And if you haven't used your power pass, Arcana is, as a class as well, she's alright. I actually had quite fun of playing here, even though I just done a few chaos dungeons. But she was fun, to be honest. Like the playstyle was alright, like she's quite smooth. I was struggling a bit in the beginning, but it went, nicely. Like even on Argos, it was fun, with the skills look nice. She has two builds, as well, like most of the classes, but the one that people mainly going is the specialization one, with how it's called, Empress Grace. So with Empress Grace, and yeah, if you want to make some decent amount of money, like especially that the gold value is now much higher, you can do that with Arcana. And just don't forget, this is like recommended for you to do it if you don't have any other class in plans with your power pass. If you have another class, you want to make, you can just go ahead and do it. This is just, like make some extra gold if you need, which you can actually. The class is alright as well. And just before I finish, I wanted to show as well, the crazy thing is about ability stones right now as well. If you go on tier 3, and as you know, Arcana needs like barricade, right? You want a barricade, and then you want, let's say, maybe even grudge. Like look at these prices. I mean, oh, that's relic. I want legendaries. Like look at these stones. Like any combination that works for Arcana right now, it's crazy how expensive they are. Like these stones, like I think like before Arcana release, they were like what, 100 gold maybe? Maybe not even that. And if you type pretty much anything that's viable for Arcana right now, let's say Hitmaster, that's even more expensive than Grudge. Like look, that's insane. Like literally, legendary stones are more expensive than the relic ones. Like look, they're more expensive than the relic stones. So yeah, if you still have your pass, if you haven't used, it's a good opportunity for you to make gold of Arcana, especially from the items you can make in the first couple of weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, leave down below. As well, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, for more content like this. And see you guys on the next one. Peace.